Welcome to our channel. In today's video, we're diving deep into one of the most powerful and terrifying symbols in the Bible, the dragon, as described in the fourth book of Revelation. This mighty figure, representing our Satan, plays a central role in the cosmic struggle between good and evil. We'll explore its appearance, role in prophecy, and ultimate defeat. Let's unravel this compelling imagery and discover its significance. The appearance of the dragon, Revelation 12:3. The dragon is first introduced in Revelation 12:3. Then another sign appeared in heaven, an enormous red dragon with 7 heads and 10 horns and 7 crowns on its heads. This description gives us a striking visual of the dragon's immense power. The red color symbolizes destruction, violence, and bloodshed, highlighting the dragon's nature as an agent of chaos and evil. The 7 heads and has 10 horns reflect the dragon's far-reaching influence and strength, representing kingdoms and rulers under his control. The 7 crowns allude to his false kingship and his attempt to usurp authority from God, further portraying Satan's deception and desire for dominion over the earth. The dragon's identity, Revelation 12:9. In Revelation 12:9, the dragon's true identity is made clear. The great dragon was hurled down, that ancient serpent called the devil, or Satan, who leads the whole world astray. This is a direct reference to Satan's Heber, the ancient serpent from the Garden of Eden. He is the great deceiver, the one who leads humanity into rebellion against God. This connection between the serpent in Genesis and the dragon in Revelation emphasizes that Satan has been working against God's people from the beginning and will continue to do so until his ultimate defeat. The cosmic struggle, Revelation 12:4. Before the dragon's defeat, Revelation gives us a glimpse into its violent acts. In Revelation 12:4, the dragon's tail sweeps a third of the stars from the sky and flings them to the earth. His tail swept a third of the stars out of the sky and flung them to the earth. This is often interpreted as a reference to Satan's rebellion. When a third of the angels followed him in his revolt against God, these fallen angels, now demons, continue to do his bidding, causing havoc on earth. The imagery of the stars falling emphasizes the far-reaching consequences of Satan's rebellion and the ongoing spiritual battle that impacts the heavens and the earth alike. The war in heaven, Revelation 12:7-9. A dramatic celestial battle unfolds in Revelation 12:7-9. Then war broke out in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon and his angels fought back. But he was not strong enough, and they lost their place in heaven. This passage depicts a monumental clash between the forces of good, led by the archangel Michael, and the forces of evil, commanded by Satan. Despite the dragon's efforts, he is ultimately defeated and expelled from heaven. This defeat symbolizes Satan's loss of power in the heavenly realms, marking a significant turning point in the spiritual battle between good and evil. The dragon's persecution of the woman, Revelation 12:13-17. After being cast out of heaven, the dragon turns his rage towards the woman, who represents God's people or Israel. When the dragon saw that he had been hurled to the earth, he pursued the woman who had given birth to the male child. The woman had given birth to the male child, symbolizing Jesus Christ, the Savior. Now Satan's wrath is directed toward God's people, and he seeks to destroy them. However, the woman is divinely protected, fleeing into the wilderness where God provides safety for her. This symbolizes God's protection over his people, despite Satan's relentless attacks. The wings of the great eagle are given to the woman, allowing her to escape the dragon's reach. This image recalls God's deliverance of Israel in the Old Testament, particularly during the Exodus, where God is described as bearing his people on eagle's wings. Here, the wilderness serves as a place of divine refuge, signifying that although Satan continues to wage war, God's protection and providence remain strong. The earth helps the woman, Revelation 12:16. As the dragon attempts to overwhelm the woman, the earth intervenes. But the earth helped the woman by opening its mouth and swallowing the river that the dragon had spewed out of his mouth. This striking image portrays the earth itself as an agent of God's protection, thwarting Satan's efforts to destroy God's people. The river, spewed from the dragon's mouth, represents lies, deception, and persecution. Attempts by Satan to flood the world with chaos and destruction. Yet even nature is enlisted in the divine plan, swallowing the flood and preventing harm. Chushur, the dragon's allies, Revelation 13. In his quest for dominion, the dragon is not alone. Revelation 13 introduces the beasts that serve him. One emerges from the sea, a monstrous figure with 10 horns and 7 heads, much like the dragon. This beast is often seen as a symbol of earthly kingdoms and political powers that align with Satan's purposes. Another beast rises from the earth, known as the false prophet, who performs signs and deceives many into worshiping the first beast. These two beasts, along with the dragon, form a false trinity, a mockery of God's divine order, further illustrating Satan's nature as a deceiver and counterfeit. The mark of the beast, Revelation 13:16-18. The second beast forces all people to receive a bachur mark on their right hands or foreheads, known as the Baash mark of the beast. This mark signifies allegiance to the dragon and the beastly kingdoms under his influence. The number associated with the mark, 666, has been the subject of much speculation, often interpreted as a symbol of human imperfection and rebellion against God. This part of the vision underscores the reach of the dragon's influence on the earth, as well as the difficult choices faced by those who resist his rule. The dragon's final defeat, Revelation 21-3 and Revelation 20:10. Despite his immense power and influence, the dragon's ultimate fate is sealed. In Revelation 21-3, an angel descends from heaven, seizing the dragon and binding him for 1,000 years. He seized the dragon, that ancient serpent, who is the devil, or Satan, and bound him for 1,000 years. He threw him into the abyss and locked and sealed it over him to keep him from deceiving the nations anymore. This 1,000-year period marks a temporary halt in Satan's activities, during which Christ reigns on earth. However, after this period, Satan is released for a short time, only to be finally defeated in Revelation 20:10. And the devil who deceived them was thrown into the lake of burning sulfur where the beast and the false prophet had been thrown. They will be tormented day and night forever and ever. This final judgment signifies the complete and eternal defeat of Satan and his allies. The lake of fire represents the ultimate separation from God, a place of eternal punishment for those who rebelled against his authority. The message for us today. The imagery of the dragon in Revelation serves as a powerful reminder of the spiritual battle between good and evil. Though Satan is a fearsome adversary, Revelation assures us that his power is limited and his defeat is certain. God's sovereignty now prevails, and the final victory belongs to Christ. This message offers hope to believers, affirming that no matter how intense the struggle, God's plan will come to fulfillment. The dragon, as described in Revelation, represents the destructive power of Satan, but it also highlights his inevitable defeat. His attempts to overthrow God and destroy his people are thwarted at every turn, and his ultimate fate is eternal punishment. This vision reminds us of the sovereignty of God and the assured victory of good over evil. Thank you for joining us in this deep exploration of the dragon in Revelation. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future biblical insights. See you in the next video.